Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about a new MMO that's on the horizon of coming up with, well, basically it's a good MMO that's coming out. So before I address this video, I've got a couple links here to share with you guys, but I'm going to answer some really common questions that are about to come. So, step one is, Pohx, why do I want to play this game? I heard it died in Russia, I heard it died in Asia, I hear it's dying everywhere. Why am I playing this game? So, here we go. I'm going to try to help you guys out. So, Bless Online, where is the actual official? Hold on, I have one of them. It's here somewhere. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to read this post, and everything that I'm going to read for the most part is going to be linked in the description in the comments below. One thing I want to let you guys know is that I'll be flying down to California today, actually, to go check out the Bless event that's happening on Friday. So if you guys have any specific questions that you want for me to answer, feel free to drop them in the comments below. But before you actually want me to ask a question, make sure to just like read through some of these to make sure like the question isn't like a duplicate, and etc. So let's get this started. Greetings. As we march towards the May, anyway, we're going to skip this. So this whole entire post right here, what I'm explaining is the difference in changes between what you guys have seen over in Japan and Russia, and I don't remember exactly where else, and what we're getting here in the Western release. So, combat system restructuring. We spent most effort in revamping the combat system. We've re-examined almost every class's skills and restructured their composition and effects. Rhythmic combat. Players need to pick 2 stances out of 6. Now, these stances actually affect your 3 main abilities right here and can be toggled in combat depending on the scenario. And remember, you're picking 2 of 6, as well as 4 general skills, which you'll see down here, that will go with their class. Using these skills in combos during combat will lead to extra effects. 1, select stance. 2, use your starting skill. 3, use a skill combo. In combat, there is more action and has gotten more difficult due to the new dynamic combo system. Depending on how good a player is at making combos, they can bring out the full potential of their class. Restructuring growth mechanics. Now, this is a very important post because this is going to kind of highlight what was talked about here. So we have rebuilt the mechanics behind both skill acquisition and skill leveling. In the Steam version, in addition to advancing your equipment, learning and leveling up skills are main parts of your character's growth. There is a variety of ways to obtain the gems that are used to level skills. As we aim to avoid pay to win, the amount of money you spend on the game will not affect the amount of gems you can get. Now, this has already been covered on their actual Steam release, or if you look at their Steam, they talked about how there is going to be pay for convenience. Expect that. If you don't like pay for convenience, it's going to be in the game. It's probably going to be in every MMO that ever comes out. I'm sorry, but you just kind of have to accept it. Games have to make money in some type of way. They are going to have a heavy influence, well, not influence, heavy, what's the word I'm looking for? Blah, 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 blah on cosmetic items. So that's definitely going to be something that's in there. But they specifically stated they want to keep out, like, you know, gem refining or like equipment refining. All that stuff is meant to be grinded out, and that's going to stay the way it is. One big thing players have been asking about is how the taming and the pet system is going to work. I can't personally talk about that. I never really played Bless Online, so I can't really specifically state that. But I'll be more than happy to check it out and actually play it and tell you guys in like the betas. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this screenshot to explain a little bit about from what I know and how this works. So these are your 2 stances, or well, your 2 of your 6 stances that you'll be selecting for your class. Now, the way that I'm understanding of how this works is this is your stance. So this person is in this stance right now. In this stance, they have 3 abilities that you can see that are toggled, well, not toggled, but they're right here. So you've got like this elemental ice fire thing. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. When you use this skill, it's going to give you the option of combo 1, 2, or 3, and then obviously you'll pick the one best depending on the scenario. Then that chains into another thing, which you can see down below here. Vice versa, next skill and next skill. If you were to swap stances, this bar would change, these skills would change, and you'd have a new set of skills. Now, I don't know how the layers of customization works within that. I'm sure there's going to be some type of level up feature and something else that we can customize. I can't, like I said, speak on it personally. These on the right-hand side are going to be your class main skills, which are going to be utility, and that you can pick depending on what you're doing. So that's pretty much what I know for now. And there's going to be a lot more features as well. I'm only speaking about what I've seen. I'm sure that once I play it, I can create tons of content for you guys. Another thing is the big emphasis on party buffs. Now, I haven't actually even went down here that far. I don't know if I want to talk about all of this because it's going to be a long video. So I'll have this linked for you guys. But another big one I want to highlight is the party system, because a lot of people say, what's the point of playing an MMO when everybody always just solos, or it's better to play by yourself? So in the party system, we believe that the best way to enjoy any MMO is by playing with others. As an incentive for players to play the game with a variety of people, we have decided to introduce party benefits. Depending on the number of members, classes, and races of the party members, the party leader can choose one combat effect and one lifestyle non-combat effect from a selection to be applied to party members. With this feature, we hope that not only those who enjoy combat, but also those who prefer the lifestyle, non-combat aspects of the MMO can enjoy playing with other players. Now, this even comes with like crit damage buffs, you know, maybe attack speed buffs. I've seen some videos highlighting it in the beta states, and there's a lot of different things to pick from. You can see here, this is kind of like, so this is like defense. This is, I don't know what any of these are, but think of like damage, defense, I don't know, energy generation. When you click it, there's another drop down, and inside that drop down, it'll show you the buff with what is required in your party. So maybe you need 2 Berserkers and a Guardian to activate this buff, and that's pretty interesting to see. So, like I said, I'm going to kind of skip through some of this, and I just want to highlight a couple other things that we've got over here. So this is the Emissary program. I don't know if you guys really care about that. This is basically what I am. If you guys want to apply for this, you're more than welcome. I'll be linking this down below as well. Further on, there is a Reddit post here that people kind of are joining together and figuring out like what is going on. A lot of these people are, you know, I dare to say experienced Bless players, but they've played Bless in the past and they really want to make sure certain things are not seen in the Western release. So if you guys want to familiarize yourself, maybe go ahead and check this post. As for the business model, so the business model is going to be buy to play. It's not going to be free to play. However, there will be no monthly fees. So once you purchase the game one time, you are done. And that's it. And I really prefer payment methods like that. I would even say to go on with a subscription just because I want to kick out as many like entitled free to play player kids as I can, but I know it's not up to me. But anyway, don't get too salty at me. It will be buy to play with no monthly fees. Will there be an in-game store? Will it be pay to win? Yes, there will be an in-game store. We'll offer cosmetic equipment, skins, awesome mounts, pets, consumables that give services. As I explained before, there's going to be pay for convenience. Believe me, I will drill them about this pay to win if I can find it. I've been playing MMOs my whole life, and it would be a shame to see a game ruined to that. But I don't even want to bring that up because they've already talked about it. And I know people go, but Mr. Pohx Campbell, people can lie. Well, that's cool if people can lie, but, you know, let's not assume that everybody is a liar. Will there be founder packs? Yes, there will be offering exclusive founder packs to reward our community's continued loyalty and support. Hopefully the founder packs don't do anything too crazy. I know it's always unfun to see, like, you know, founders get to play a week before other players. That kind of sucks. I think it's okay for like testing and stuff and voice cracking Kappa, but for the most part, let's hope for the best with this. And of course, it will be on Steam, early access, May 2018. And then I want to say that's pretty much about it for what I'm covering. I'll be most likely checking out the Berserker class, just to talk about the classes that they currently have in the game. There is the Guardian, which is going to be like the tank class. There is going to be, remember that the stances have a very heavy influence on what you play as well, though. There's going to be the Berserker, the Ranger, Paladin, which is going to be the main healer, and then Mage. Now, on future release, they do also want to add in the Assassin and the Mystic class. The reason why they're not going to be here right now, from what I understand, is they have not fully undergone the combat rework system, and they don't want to put like an old character, you know, like in the game. So they're going to wait until the characters are actually fully developed. Now, what I understand as well, and this is a very important part, and I apologize for any misinformation. I haven't actually played the game, so I don't really know too much about that. But from what I'm aware of, the developer and the publisher is the exact same person, which means there isn't the whole, hey, can we change this with your game? No, sorry, you can't change this because it's going to suck. Okay, we'll just watch our game die. Sounds good, man. you know, you're not going to have that, you know, gigantic 8 million mile border in between patches. So that's kind of really cool, right? I'm really excited to see the game get like healthy patches and stuff like that. Anyway, that's pretty much about it. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I really hope to see you guys in an MMO. I know I've got a lot of my buddies from Arcade. If you guys used to watch me back in the day, I loved playing MMOs. I love playing MMOs now, and I just haven't really found any in quite a while. So Terra Online was like one of the more recent ones that I played, and that was like 5 years ago. And this, honestly, I know it's more tab target focused. Oh, I don't know if I said that or not. The game is going to be tab target focused, but if you looked on that Berserker trailer video, you can see there is a lot of elements of like dodging and moving around and stuff like that, so that's really cool. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to catch you guys all later. Remember, if you guys have any questions, please drop them in the comments below. I should be live streaming my section of like what's going on at Bless or in California tomorrow on Friday. I don't know exactly the time. I think they said 2 to 4 p.m. I don't know what time zone. I'll go ahead and put a Discord post so you guys can see exactly like when I'm aware of it. So anyway, hope you guys had a wonderful time. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and I hope to see you guys in Bless Online.